excited, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove up. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? Got the beats. All right. 30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
All right, then. Let's go, Nas.
It's time.
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the North Shore of the Allegheny and Ohio Rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. The veneer of a new season is gone as we hit the middle third of the schedule. It's away here in Week 7. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
70, 19. Go.
First carry here for the rookie from Texas Christian. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Come on. 60, 60.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Flush down out to his left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Browns rolling out 6 DBs. 3rd down.
18 Rattler, 18 Cowboy, 19 Lion. Panther 11.
3rd and long for him here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 4th and long. The Steelers set to punt it. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Fields this at the 19. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. New set of downs for him from the 31. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Now looking to throw. Finds his running back. This is Bashal too. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Air it out on 3rd. Steelers bringing pressure. No place to go. Down he goes. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down. The Browns are lining up to punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. This one well struck and angled toward the sideline. And no chance at a return as this one heads across the sideline at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Tackled at the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Catch made over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cleveland, 19.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Ready?
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Finds his man over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
Lightning 18. Check, hurt. Go.
Handoff now out of the gun. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offense to the line fast.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Sanders setting the pass. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk at 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
The throw now is Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this forward to the 19. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ready?
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk. Ready?
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. We're at the end of one in a defensive showdown that has lived up to its billing thus far. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range.
Reload.
There's a dive up the middle. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Offense in the hurry up here. Third and long here for Sanders. Pass caught. It's Hunter. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get the game's first points here in the second. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That's up and through for the point after. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
They give it to him again. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Offense in a hurry-up here.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To throw here on first down. Finds him over the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 21 yards. First down.
First down, play action. Left side into the hands of Warren. And he's hit and set out right along that line of scrimmage. No gain on first down.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Back to throw. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
One of the tight ends motioning left. They'll try and punch it in. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. 3 yards on the run. It's going to be third and goal.
where you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical third down call.
They've held them out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Running out of chances. Here's 3rd and goal.
Let's go. 60
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. He's at midfield. The 30. Gets the 10. And to the house he goes. It's a kick 6 and a Pittsburgh touchdown. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted. Again, that is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. We'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. To the air following that pick 6. And this one is launched downfield. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Travis Hunter reels in the pick. We'll try and make the most of this interception. He takes it all the way back to the 25.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. But you know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go.
Here's the run back on the handoff. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down. Offense up to the line fast. Back to throw. Here's Sanders. He's got it at the 6. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers take a 20-zip lead. Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers stretch their lead to 21. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Back in the backfield, and they give it to him. It's a match Excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with a penalty. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. They'll run here following the penalty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Looking quickly here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down. At the 37.
Another carry for him. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Dropping back to throw. It'll be 3rd and 5 on the other side, Brock, as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. The Browns are lined up to punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And he made sure to angle that one toward the sideline. It bounces inside the 20 and jumps out at the 13. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. A give now from the gun. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Working quickly here.
16-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Sanders now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he's into the end zone. Cleveland with a pick 6. You get a pick 6. You get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 a multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns get it back to a 14-point game. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that drink you got to chill.
On the jump.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The give now out of the shotgun. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Check the Eagles. Practice and team. Check smash. Check smash.
Back-to-back carries here. Escapes the defender. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. From the gun, it's a give to Bigsby. Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
70, hop 70.
To the air, Sanders. He rolls to his right. By the pylon. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Unlock right. 6.
Now give left side. And he's in for the touchdown. The Steelers racing them to the halftime locker room. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground and start this one off. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Going now on 1st down. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Plowing up the middle. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Danger, Kelly. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
So 1st down from the 41. Tootin gets it from the gun. And that's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be 2nd down. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Now here he goes. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them. Only time left for 1 more snap block, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Just 4 seconds left, Brock. Only time for 1 play, and it's going to be a field goal try. This from the right hash in a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. lined up and ready to boot it away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. Offensive line. Here we go. Back play straight ahead. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Offensive line fast. Motioning the tight end now. Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
This will stick him back a ways. That punt hits and jumps out of bounds near the 14.
At their own 14-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. The gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Offense in the hurry up here.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
And with the gun, here's Sanders. The Browns get there and take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, if the word safety was used, and it's not a lot in NFL locker rooms, but if it was at halftime, it was about safe throws, good decisions, consistent plays. It was not about a safety to begin this 2nd half, and that's what we nearly saw. Not the kind of start this offense wanted. It's got to overcome a bit of adversity.
Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd? 3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. Feels this clean at the 30. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40.
At their own 44-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Now throw to start the drive. Chased out to his right. And he's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Tootin headed left. And it's going to be about 3-yard pickup in the end. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
To the air on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a gain of 11. And the Browns first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Back to pass on first and 10. That's dropped underneath. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Browns first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter first and 5.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the red zone on first. This one's to Andrews outright. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that first. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up second down at the 17-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Warren's got it. Complete. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though. It's Indy Broncos. A gain of 5. Third down coming up.
Brings up third and inches.
Hey, smash Broncos. 70 Lions. Trap 60, trap 60. Mustang 19. Hey, hurt, hurt. Let's go.
Setting up to throw. Throw complete to Warren. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down to the 2 on third down. They've got themselves a first and goal.
That's another Browns first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Putting a receiver in motion. Tootin runs it in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns shrinking the lead some in the third. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
17.
Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10.
Come on, come on. 60 Eagles, 60, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Browns take over on his 5th interception of the season.
First and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. First down from the 42.
First down, Browns.
They give it to him again. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 44-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains. First of the hurry up here.
17-yard line.
From the red zone now. It's caught. Warren. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Steelers' 7-yard line.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this third quarter. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Browns football. They're down but not out on the scoreboard. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Up on the ground. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Ready, set. Ready. Hawk 70 Lion.
And off to Tootin. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Has it in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Working quickly here.
It's now 3rd and goal.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here, running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in, finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
Dragon 60. Mustang 19.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
At their own 35-yard line.
We go from sorry inside to ready to grab up. Then get to the front. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency stacking the junk. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have the things we be lacking, my bruh. So what are we lacking? I can point it down, so much that's around. Better settle down, no point doing that. Or they send the hounds, back me in that. Put me in the ground, turn me into ash, put to carry down.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And he has him right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
70, get the look. Here we go, here we go. 70.
Lower back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at their 48-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Completed over the middle. Down to the 10. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers making a 9-point advantage. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers make it a 10-point ball game.
Steelers 35, Browns 25.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Chooses to bring this one out. A little burst so far. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. They'll work against the blitz. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
Working now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down. Offense to the line fast. Back now, pressure coming. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they don't connect looking deep there, but this play's not quite over yet. There's a flag on the field. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. Second down out the window. They're backed up here for 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has it left side block, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds. That's going to bring up 4th down.
That's simply a difficult tightrope walk to stay in bounds on a catch that far downfield. What an effort. Just too difficult a play to make.
4th and forever coming up.
Let's go now. 70 line. Go. Come 19.
Desperation time here. They connect for the first. At the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns making a 4-point game here in the 4th.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That's 16 on the pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Here we go, shot. Ready, ready.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers only up by a few. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Get up. 6, pass the 60, pass the 60. Ready.
They're going to pass it here. Forced out to his right. Complete out to the right side. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
From the gun, it's a get to Bigsby. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
I think any time these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Again, it's Bigsby. Nice. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a 9-point advantage. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Dicker all lined up and ready to put it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Come out throwing. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. To the air now on 1st and 10. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Another throw here on 2nd down. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. And the Steelers get it back after making their third first-half interception.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Ready? Let's go.
They give right side. Here's Bigsby. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Here we go.
They run it again with Bigsby. And it's going to be a win for the Steelers. He gets them the first, and they can run this clock out. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
At the 18-yard line.
Here's a design run. So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say that the top-ranked defense in the NFL probably going to take a couple of hits to its status after this one. We have not seen an opponent score against them like this very often, if at all, this season.
Yeah, I think what it shows you too, Kate, is even for an elite defense, there's still holes and weaknesses to be found and taken advantage of. It took a whole bunch of effort, some great masterful game planning. But this offense found ways to score against a pretty salty defensive unit.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.